Computers are entirely deterministic machines. They don't think for themselves, they don't make things up as they go along. They work the same way every time. If you set a computer up the same way, give it the same input, run the same program, then it will produce the same output. This means that we can use logical, deductive reasoning to help us understand how they work and to make predictions about what they'll do. So anytime a child is using a computer, or you yourselves are using computers, you can use logical reasoning to predict the behaviour of a program. That needn't be your own algorithms or your own programs, although it's a really good idea to test those and to make predictions about those using logical reasoning. That can be other simple programs that you're using on the computer. So for instance, when you're playing a simple computer game, the only way to succeed in many a game is to use logical reasoning, firstly, to work out some of the rules that are there in the algorithm of the game that have been coded into the game's programs, and then to use logical reasoning to predict what will happen as you vary the input conditions, as you vary the way you play the game, so that you can achieve the object in each level as you progress through the computer game. The same is going to be true of using many an application on a computer, so this needn't merely be restricted to the world of computer programming or playing simple computer games. This applies to the whole range of things that you're doing on a computer. Using a search engine, you have to use a certain amount of logical reasoning to be able to understand the results that are presented to you, to be able to develop your own model of how the search engine, of how the web works. And the same is going to be true of creating a spreadsheet or word processing a report or even making a deck of presentation slides. The way we use software draws so much on these ideas of logical, deductive reasoning. Getting children to step back from just doing things on computers, to start articulating to their peers, to you as their teacher, how it works and what the computer is doing is a big part of the first steps on this journey of using logical reasoning to help us better understand computers and their programs.